Yes. As you can see, I'm already drinking. Yes. I start drinking early in the morning.
If you are a male student, you need 15 points. But if you're a lady, you need maybe
10.
less or something like that.
Women are being pushed into, academia without merit.
It could be very difficult to accept, but it seems as if that's the case, because if you are saying 15 points
for the male, 10 points for the female.
Yeah, and it's called fairness.
Men and women are not equal.
Because biologically,
if we have to, to put you into certain positions out of pity, it means men and women are not equal. When I applied for law, I was told that I needed to have 14 or 15 points, right? And the females who ended up studying law, some of them even had 9 points. 9 points. Yes. How is that fair? The policies they are pushing towards, they favor women more than men. And I would understand the reason why they are doing this is this. The majority of the voter base, it's women. Satisfy the women, you remain in power.
Example of like the Me Too movement or the purple wallpaper movement. And men also say we also face gender-based violence. We also face all these issues. So what? You guys want us to stand up for your issues as well? We're standing up for our own issues. And now we must also stand up for men's issues. Men must stand up for their own issues. Our issues are being addressed because we are going out and we are talking about them.
They seem to be lust-driven. That's why they end up making policies that favor women. Because tell me, why would someone wake up and decide that with regards to, let's say, marriage, right? Laws surrounding marriage. For some reason, they would decide that if a man and a woman who are married and they decide at some point in time to split their union, right? The woman has to take half of what the man worked for. In what universe does that even make sense?
We need men, more masculine men, not just. And we now have a serious pandemic because
of a lack of masculinity.
Yes, it's now it's just a global pandemic.
It's referring to Africa. This is a study done by the UN, right? You'd find that the highest populations, like the gender with the highest number of people who are homeless, they tend to be men. But for some reason, you say men are at an advantage. How are they advantaged when the majority of them are homeless? When I was saying, as a man, you have no reason to be telling me that you are not happy with your job. You are not even supposed to be happy with your job. Your job is just a means for you to be able to provide, to be able to protect.
Yeah.
But now, with the influence you've had on these men, telling them to be these expressive men, they are not happy with their jobs and they are expressing that. They are being emotional. I'm not happy with my job. These are the men you have created now. The men who can't provide.
Imagine you are 35, single, unmarried, and who is going to take care of you? You come from the slums.
How does someone get to 35 unmarried as a woman?
Sometimes it's disadvantage.
No. It's a result of what? The brainwashing being done to women. There is more to your life. You need to do more with your life. But many kids who are growing up thinking that their fathers never wanted anything to do with them.
Yeah.
When it was just a mother who wanted to prove a point. You trivialize the role of a father in a child's life. You talk about this thing like this. You're saying that fathers just look at children as, their responsibility to children is to what? To provide for them, to pay for their school fees. But you miss, the whole picture. Do you know that this man is sacrificing his life in order to provide these children that good life that they have? It's not that he doesn't want to be involved daily into, these children's lives. Yeah. But if he wants to be involved, then it means that he has to give up the source of income that gives these children the good life that they have. 9 out of 10 times, a drug addict was raised by a single mother. 60% of men have never reproduced. Only 40% of men have reproduced. And then women, 80% of women have reproduced.
Yeah.
Only 20% of women have not reproduced. Now, meaning these absent fathers, they are part of what? The 40%, the minority.
Yeah.
The 60% has never reproduced, but we are being blamed. I want to ask this. When a man does something bad, right? Let's say a man rapes a woman, a man abandons his family, a man kills a woman. Do you know what's the narrative that is pushed? Men are killing women, right? And then the same thing happens with a woman. A woman takes advantage of a young child. A woman kills a man. It's never the collective. It's just this particular woman is a bad woman. But for us, you are not singled out. It's the whole collective. Men are doing this. But for women, it's never the collective. It's a particular woman did this. Any man who works at an NGO and is said to be pro-feminist, he needs to be questioned his whole, masculinity. I don't think he's a man. Women who were at the bar were just, the average prostitute. They don't care about those stories, right? But now we've got you, the typical women that I'm supposed to be dating, the woman that I'm supposed to be married to. You are also in the bar. You've invaded our spaces as well. I can talk about men's spaces have been being invaded by women, and you people just seem to trivialize it. I can tell you something like video games, the gaming culture in itself. It was something men used to do as an escape. Women invaded it as well. Okay. Anytime a woman starts, withdrawing intimacy, it means she's now giving it to someone. They say the final form of a prostitute is a religious woman. You don't buy a gift to a woman to impress her. You buy a gift for a woman who already impresses you. And that is where these young men are getting it mixed up. They are doing things to impress women.